and open back up to our long division notes. It looked like this yesterday. Stay with me. I'm going to try and take it nice and easy, which may be a little slower. Don't fall asleep on me, because I'm trying to make sure you're really getting this locked in. I don't want Miss Beard to come back and her be like, Miss Patterson, what? How did you teach these kids division? Whoa. Okay. Don't sell me out. Be with me. Learn it. Okay. I want to come back and be like, y'all are amazing. They know division. It's awesome. What? Okay. All right. So math brain books out. I don't know whose that is. It's number 18's. And a long, long ago, in a land far away that was yesterday in our classrooms, we started talking about long division. In order to do long division, we get part of the division answer. We get partial quotients. Quotients are division answers. And we said that we may see division in 3 different ways. We may use an area model. We may see it with this division symbol, or we may see it with this division symbol. We're going to be trying to use friendly numbers. We talked yesterday about we always try and start with the highest one that we can count by. Guys, it's not friendly if you can't count by it. Okay, if it stresses you out, you know, if you can't count by 300s, don't choose 300 as a friendly number. Okay, babes? All right. We said that since we're going to be going up to 4 digits, Elijah, you missed all of this. So staring off in space is not going to benefit you. If you start up with a 4-digit number, I would start with, can I do 1,000? Okay, if I can't do that, can I do 100? And just start stepping it back down. But we're always trying to find the biggest friendly number we can use. That way it won't take us 14 weeks to divide into one number. Okay, so friendly number review. And then we did one with an area model. We showed what that looked like. We're going to do another one, practicing through those steps of how do we find friendly numbers? Where do we write it? All that jazz. Okay, so get yourselves ready. I think we know our 3s pretty well. So I'm going to do 3. I'm going to skip some space down here. Come down at least 3 lines because we have to write on top when we do division. Okay. I'm going to do the area model 1 again with us. Okay. So write down a 3. I'm going to draw at least 3 lines down. And I'm going to leave it open as I go over because I don't know, I might need to do a few. This is called long division, not fries and a Happy Meal. This is the steak dinner. We got to eat through it. Okay. So 3, and I'm going to do it into a 3-digit number. Okay. Let's do 427. Sounds good to me. Yeah, let's do it. So I'm looking over here on my paper next to it. I got it open and I'm going to go, well, it's a 3-digit number. If I have 3 kids that I'm giving candy to, could I give each of them 1,000? No. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Does Miss Patterson have 3,000 pieces of candy? No. Okay, so I'm moving on down. Could I give them each 100? Yeah. 100, 200, 300. Yeah, I got 300 pieces of candy. So I write my friendly number up at the top because it's part of my answer. I'm going to give each kid, oh, sorry. Bless my soul. Bad Miss Patterson. 100 pieces of candy. Lord of mercy, I'm going to mess y'all up. There's a multiplication symbol here because I'm saying 100 to each of my 3 kids. Okay. There's Miss Nola. There's True. Here's Elijah. Okay. And I'm going to give each of them 100 pieces of candy. Whoa. If I give them 100 times 3, 100 times 3, I'm getting rid of 300. I put it below my original number because I've got to take that away. I have to subtract to see how much I still have left to give to Nola, True, and Elisha. Alrighty. 7 take away nothing. Still 7. 2 take away nothing is still 2. 4 take away 3 is 1. Now this is my total. This is what I still have. So it has to move over here for me to divide into. I now have 127 pieces of candy. I always ask myself if I can do that same number again because I already know the answer. Okay. Can I give True 100 pieces of candy and Nola and Elijah 100 pieces of candy again? Why not? Because if I count, I got 3 friends. That would be 100, 200, 300. Do I have 300? No. So I look over at my friendly numbers again. My next one down is 50. Let's see. 50, 100, 150. Do I have enough? No. My next one down is 25. Let's see if we could do 25. 25, 50, 75. Could I do 25?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm going to write 25. Here, my friendly number is part of my answer. Again, it's 25 to each of 3 kids. So I'm going to put 25 on Nola, 25 on True, and 25 on Elijah. If I gave away 25 to each kid, that's 25 times 3. 25, 50, 75. What am I going to put here, guys? 75. Because I've got to subtract out the amount I gave to all of them to see how much I got left to give away. Feeling good? Okay, I'll give you a moment to subtract that with me. Yeah. I got 7. I hold up 7. I take away 5. What am I left with? 2. Now, I could go through borrowing, but I already see 12 minus 7. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Can I do 12 minus 7 instead of having to go borrow and make that 12 again? Because that's what it becomes. It becomes 12 again. Okay, 12 minus 7. Well, I don't have 12 fingers. What am I going to do, guys? Yeah, thank you. 7 in your head. We go 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What do I got, guys? 5. Oh, and I'm done. I'm just going to keep 52 pieces of candy for me, right? No, if I can still give away, I'm still going to give that candy out to those great kids. Okay, that one comes up here again. That's my candy that I have left. Can I do 25 again?
No.
No. So I look over at my friendly number list. What's the next one down on our list? 20. So I got 3 friends. Could I do 20? 20, 40, 60. Do I have 60? So I come on down. My next one is 10. I got 3 friends. And it's each time, excuse me, each time I do my 3 fingers for my 3 friends. 10, 20, 30. Can I do 10? Yeah. So I'm going to put my friendly number up at the top. That means it's got to come all the way. 10 times 3, 10 to each kid. 10 to Nola, 10 to True, 10 to Elijah. It takes a lot of steps, but it's the same steps over and over. What can I scoop out? What can I divide into it? Subtract what's left. What can I divide into it? Subtract what's left. What can I divide into it? Subtract what's left. Okay. Until there's not enough left to give out any more candy. Okay. I got 10 times 3. What was 10 times 3, guys?
30.
30. What can I put into it? 10. Subtract what's left is what we got to find out. Okay. 2. If I take away nothing from 2, it is 2. Then I have 5. Put down 3 fingers. What's left? 2. Oh, see, I knew I needed my box bigger. That 22 is going to come up here. Zoom out a little bit so you can see them all. I still have 22 pieces of candy. Can I still give some to my friends?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can still scoop out for my 3 friends. Can I do 10 again, though? No. My next friendly number, 5. Okay, so hold up 3 fingers. Let's count by 5s. 5, 10, 15. Can I do 5?
Yes.
Yes, so I'm going to put a 5 at the top. 5 is my friendly number, so it's going up here. That's what I'm scooping out. I'm doing 5 pieces of candy to each of my 3 kids. 5 each. Here we go. I'm going to get 5 to Nola, 5 to True, 5 to Elisha. And if I give 5 to each of them, 5 times 3 is what, guys? 15. I've got to subtract 15 from my total. 22 minus 15. I could borrow, or I could put 15 in my head and count up to 22 since they're close. Do I go through all the borrowing, or you want to count up? Let's count up. Put 15 in your head. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. What am I left with? 7. Woo! I got 7 pieces of candy. Can I give any more to my friends? Yes, I could, because as long as I have more than 3 pieces of candy, I can give to my friends. We're getting close, though. Woo, this one took a couple steps. It's long division. Not quick division, long. So it's going to take us some time. I see some friends saying, ooh, the next friendly number is 2. Yeah, because I can't do 5 again. I don't got 15. But if I do 2, there's my 3 friends. I'm always holding up my 3 friends because this number tells me how many times I got to count. All right, I got 3 friends. I'm going to count by 2s. 2, 4, 6. Do I got 6 pieces of candy? Yeah. So my friendly number, 2, 4, 6, my friendly number was 2. It goes up at the top because that's part of my answer. I'm going to give 2 all the way here times 3 friends. That 2 has to go to each of my 3 friends all the way across. Okay, 2 to Nola, 2 to True, 2 to Elisha. How many pieces of candy did I get rid of just then? To all of them. I got rid of 6 pieces of candy. I've got to subtract to see how much I'm left with. 1. 7 minus 6 is 1. Yes, my darlings. Oh, okay. So I can't give 1 piece to 3 kids, right? So that one right here in this mouth. Remainder of 1. That one is Mrs. Patterson. So I'm going to circle it so I don't forget it. Now I have to add all of these up. Okay. These get added up because these are part of the answer. Okay. Here we go. I got 100 plus 25. What would that be? 125. 10 more would be 35. 5 more would be 140. 142. So my answer is 142. And don't forget, remainder of 1. That is my quotient, my answer. Okay, how you feeling? Good. It takes some steps, but you can do it. Okay, let's try another one. Are you ready, Crummer? Yes, sir. Good. Okay. You ready, Freddie? All righty. So how many friends am I giving to now? 5. I'm going to draw at least 3 lines down. And I'm going to draw over. I don't know how many y'all need. Let's see. I've got Amory and Kamari. Oh, I'm going to come over. I'll get Cruz over there. I hope Miss Ansley Cook, because she just got back today. I hope she's going to learn this. I'm going to include her in this. Okay. And I think Ariana just got back today. So this is her first day with it. So I've got 5 friends. I always like to do that because it reminds me what to multiply. That's just me. The picture helps Mrs. Patterson. Let's see. How many pieces of candy am I going to have? I'm going to do 522 pieces of candy. Okay. Are you ready to try it with a friend? Okay. Now, try and find the biggest friendly number so we can kind of stay on track together, okay? All right. I'm going to give you a couple minutes to try it out. Take it nice and slow. I will not come and beat you with my 7.5 shoe if you get it wrong. You do not get a reward for being the fastest. I want you to work through it nice and easy. And then I'm going to work through it again too. Okay. You're going to see it with me after. So if you get stuck, just breathe. Okay. All right. Try it. Try it using the steps I've showed you. Okay. All right. Time is yours. Try it. This one's not going to take as many steps as the last one we did if you're using those largest friendly numbers. So don't freak out if it's not 16 steps. It's okay. Yes, when you see other teams finish, you may check with them and see if they got the same answer. They may have done it differently because they might have chosen different friendly numbers. But if they got the same answer, then you're on the right path. All right, start making your way back to me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here's where it gets a little tricky because your friendly numbers may be different from your neighbor's friendly numbers, may be different from Miss Patterson's friendly numbers, may be different from Miss Berry's friendly numbers. The point is we all got to get to the same ending, the same quotient, the same answer. So if we stray from your friendly number, breathe, but let's see if we get to the same answer at the end. Okay. Now I would have started with 100 because this is a 3-digit number. And I know 100 is my 3-digit friendly number. When I look over here, these are the truest friendly numbers. There may be some other ones that you feel good about, but these are the ones that I know like all of us in 4th grade should know. Okay. So I would have started with 100. How many kids? 5. So every time it's going to be 5 fingers that I'm going to look at, and I'm going to go 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. And I go, ooh, could I give 500 away? Do I have enough? Yes. So I put 100 as my friendly number at the top that I'm going to use to give away. Yes? Yes. Did most of you start with 100? Yes. Okay. Okay. Some friends are saying yes. If I do, I put my multiplication symbol to remind myself that when I come across this box and get inside, I have to multiply. 100 times 5 is 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. I have to subtract 500. 100 times 5. Do you see how that whoosh? We even highlighted it the other day. It goes whoosh. For it to come around, it has to multiply. Now I subtract to see what I'm left with. I had 522 pieces of candy. I took away 500. How many pieces of candy did I have left?
22.
22. I put 22 over here because it's what I still have left. And I go, I certainly can't do 100 again. I ain't got 500 pieces of candy left. Do you see how we've narrowed it down real fast? Oftentimes when you got that biggest friendly number, it will bring it straight down. Okay. So I go, okay, I got 2 digits now. Oh, I don't think I can do 20 or 10. Because if I got 5 fingers, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, that's too big. So I came down into my 1-digit numbers and I had, what about 5?
No.
And I said 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That went over. So I said we could do 3s or 4s maybe. What did you guys choose as your next friendly number? What did you choose? 2? What did you choose? 3, 2, 4, 2, 2. Okay, well, if I look at the one that was like a universal friendly number, the next one we probably should have chosen is 2. If you chose 3, you're going to have fewer steps. If you chose 4, you're going to have fewer steps because those are higher. I'm going to go with 2. Okay, so breathe. If you didn't use 2, we're going to be off from each other. Okay, that's okay. Breathe. All right, 2 times my 5 kids. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2 times 5 is 10. Which would leave me with 12. Can I do 2 again?
Yes.
If you did 4, this is where you will catch up to us. Or we'll catch up to you, really, because we did an extra step. 2 times 5 was 10, because I gave 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And so if you chose 4, that left you with 2. Okay, so if your friendly number that you chose was 4, you skipped this step. And you were left with 2. Yes? Okay. So can I give any more candy away?
No.
No. If you chose 3, you had 3 and then 1, I bet. My friends who chose 3, did you have 3 and then 1? My friends who chose 2 will have 2 and 2. But who chose 4 just has 4 because that next add-in had to be 4. Okay, so 2 is my remainder. Our answer should be 104 remainder 2. If you got 104 remainder 2, go stand in your chair. Carefully, no parkour. Now, over in my classroom, Mr. Crummer, every one of my kids is in their chair. They are slaying over here. I hope you're seeing a lot of friends in chairs over there. If not, it's okay. We're going to keep working, okay?
We've got a lot in our chairs here. Yes.
Awesome.
We got a few that are still sitting.
Okay. That means you did long division. If we have a friend still sitting over there, those of you who are in your chairs, when we partner up this next time, I want, if you're feeling confident, go help those friends because we want to move forward today with this skill locked in place. Let's try it again. You ready? How you feeling? Okay, carefully hop down. Now, see, that one was a lot fewer steps. Some of you only had 2 steps. And we're done. This one took way too many. All right. I gotta flip my page. I'm out of space. Okay. All right. Here I go. Boogity, boogity, boogity. All righty. Let's see. I'm going to do 2 just because I'm trying to stick with, some good friendly numbers that we know well. Okay. 2. And I'm going to divide it into, I'm not timesing, I'm dividing 2, and I'm going to put it into 217. Okay. So I'll give you a moment to work with friends. Please help out friends that are maybe struggling and see if we can't get everybody on board before I show you another way. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, it's okay if you're not quite finished. Most of mine were finished over here. Okay, here we go, guys. So I see a 3-digit number, 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to start with 100 and see if that works. I've got 2 friends, right? So 2 fingers, and I go 100, 200. Can I do 100?
Yes.
Where does it go?
Up above.
Up above. The friendly number is part of the answer. Okay, 100 times 2. I always try and write this multiplication to remind myself that when it swoops around, I'm going to multiply. 100 times 2 is 200. When I subtract, I'm left with what, guys?
17.
17. So I still have 17 pieces of candy that I can go into. I'm down to a 2-digit number. Could I do 10 up here? So 10 times 2 would be 10, 20. Can I do 20? No. So I'm going to come on down to my next friendly number, which is going to be my 1 digits. It's going to be 5. Let's do 5, 10. Could I do that? Yes. So I'm going to put 5 as my friendly number. If you chose 4 or 3 or 2 or 1, that's fine. You'll catch up to us. Okay. All righty. So 5 times 2 was 10. That's how many pieces of candy I got rid of. 17 minus 10 is 7. So I'm left with 7 pieces of candy. So if you did 4, you probably did 4. And then you had to do 1 eventually or 2 eventually. Now I've got 7 and I go, okay, well, I can't do 5 again. Could I do 3?
Yes. Yes.
So I'm going to go, here's my 2 friends, 3, 6, because I know my basic facts. If I'm getting close to my basic facts, I know 2 times 3 will give me 6. Do you see how I'm trying to get close to that without going over it? Now, I could have done 2. If you did 2, you would have had to do 2 and then 1. You would have had more steps, and that's okay. 7 minus 6 is 1. Can I give any more of my candy away? So 1 is a remainder. Okay, so when I add these up, I get 108, remainder 1. All of this is the answer. The remainder is a part of the answer. The quotient is a part of the answer. All of this is the answer. Okay. I would like for you to close your eyeballs and listen. I want to self-evaluate. I want to see where we are before I show you something new, because I don't want to freak you out showing you something new. Okay. I did not say lay down and take a nap. All right. So on your hands, you're going to show me with your eyeballs closed. So it's just between me and you. Are you a 1? Could you teach this to somebody else? Are you a 2? I'm feeling pretty good about it, but I still need to practice. Are you a 3? I'm not feeling very confident, but I'm starting to get it. Are you a 4? I don't understand this at all. Where are you in the grand scheme of things? Good, good. All right, hands down. Mr. Crummer, can you kind of show me what you're seeing over there with your friends? Here's what I kind of saw in my classroom. I saw 1s and 2s over here, okay? Which is great. It's only Tuesday with long division. It's only your second day with long division. Now, we had seen it a little bit on the drops in the bucket, but this is our first deep dive into it, okay? I want to show you, because I told you that sometimes we'll see it this way. Mr. Crummer, did you have 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s? What'd you have over there?
We've got a little bit of everything over here. We've got
Okay.
majority 1s and 2s, but we do have some 3s and 4s as well.
Okay. Okay. So if you're a 3 or 4, Stay with me. You might like seeing it in another way. What I'm about to do is I'm going to take this shape and I'm going to turn it this way.
Oh.
So don't freak out. Okay. And it's going to save you a little bit of movement. So you don't have to rewrite every time. Okay. So I'm going to do this exact same problem so that you can see it in a different shape. Okay. Are you ready? So do it right along with me. Okay. I'm going to skip a couple lines. And this time I'm going to do 2, and I'm going to use this shape into 217. Remember, we said we could see it as an area model or maybe with this symbol. So I'm going to show it with this symbol. I'm going to drop a line down, just like when I'm drawing my rectangle, except now it's going down instead of off to the side. I would like for you to get your red pen because I think it might help you see it better, to see it in a different color. Okay. Miss Berry calls this one the Big 7. I'm going to highlight this shape. I'm going to draw an arrow to it, and I'm going to call it Big 7. Miss Berry uses the Big 7 more than anything else when she teaches. So I want to make sure you see it this way because I've been showing you the area model. I'm going to show you the Big 7 now. Okay. If it still helps you to have your 2 friends over here, have your 2 friends over here. True Miller, draw it out with us. Nola, draw it out with us. Make sure you're getting it down. Okay. When I draw the Big 7, Miss Berry and I'll draw the Big 7. We put the times symbol here, so that we remember whatever we write on this side, if it goes across and around, we have to multiply it to get it back inside. Just like we did here, guys. Don't freak out. Here's our friendly numbers to get it back inside. I just have taken this. Do you see a Big 7 there? I've taken it and I've turned it on its side. See, there's a 7 here. I've just taken it and turned it on its side. Okay. I'm looking at 2 divided into 217. I've got 217 pieces of candy. I'm looking for a friendly number. What friendly number did we use above? 100, because if I give 100 to Elijah and 100 to True, I've given away 200 pieces of candy. So I'm going to take right next to 217, instead of above it, I'm writing it beside it. I'm doing that with my red pen. I'm saying that 100 times 2 will go into 217. I can give my friends 100 pieces of candy. What was 100 times 2? 200. So I'm doing it in red so I can remember where I got that information. These are connected. I had 100. I did it times 2, 200, because I gave 100 away, 100 away, times 2. I gave away 200 pieces of candy. I'm going to go back to my pencil and I'm going to subtract. $217 minus 200 is going to leave me with 17. Do you see this problem? Do you see it up here? Yes, but now I'm not going to rewrite the 17 anywhere. I've saved myself a step. Now I'm going to say I have 17 pieces of candy left. How many could I give my two kids? Okay, and we said our friendly number was we could give them 5. So I'm going to write 5 beside the 17. To get it back across, I have to do 5 times 2 because I gave 5 and 5 away, which will be how much? 10. See, 5 times 2 is 10. Do you see 17 minus 10 up here?
Yes.
So do you see, we just did, the only thing we did different is we didn't rewrite the 17. We've just stacked them all up together. You seeing it? What is I'm going to use my pencil. 17 minus 10 leaves me with 7. And if you look up here, do you see that's what we got here? 17 minus 10 is 7. And then I say, okay, how many times? What can I take out of 7? What can I scoop out? I can scoop out 3. I can give 3 to this friend and 3 to this friend, which will be 6. Do you see 7 minus 6 in the problem above?
Yes.
Yes. I subtract, and I'm left with 1. That's my remainder. Now I've got to add this side up. 100 plus 5 plus 3 gives me 108. So this becomes 108, remainder 1. Do you see how the big 7 looks just like this one, turned on its side? And I didn't have to rewrite 17 and 7. They were already there. Let's try one with the big 7 now. Okay, we'll do it together. So I got to come over to a clean spot. So we've done it with area model. Now we're trying big 7. Let's do 3. And let's divide it into 347 is what I heard. And I'm going to draw my big 7 down. This is still 3 friends. So if you still need the visual, 3 friends, and I'm trying to give them 347 pieces of candy. Okay, so I've got a 3-digit number. What's my big friendly number that I'll use when I do 3-digit numbers? 100. So I've got 3 friends, 3 fingers, and I'm going to count by 100s. 100, 200, 300. Can I do 100?
Yes.
Yes. So I'm going to put 100. This is where my friendly numbers are going now. Remember, to get them across, I have to multiply. 100 times 3 was what, guys? 300, because that's 100 to this kid. 100 would be 100, 200, 300. I subtract to see what I am left with. What am I left with, guys?
47.
47. So I've got 47 pieces of candy. Okay, I'm looking for a friendly number. Can I give them another 100? No, I come on down. Can I give them 50? No. Can I give them 20? So I got 20, 40, 60. What about 10. See, I'm going down that friendly number list. 10, 20, 30. Yeah, so I can give them 10. My friendly number goes over here. I'm saying I can get 10 out of 47. 10 to each of 3 kids. 10 times 3 is 30, because that'd be 10, 20, 30. Do you see how I'm going to take away 30 from my total? I gave each 10, which is 30 from the amount I had. Okay, what am I left with? 17. Am I done, or can I give more candy away? I get more candy away. Okay, so can I give each kid 10? That'd be 10, 20, 30. Do I got 30? What about 5?
Yes.
5, 10, 15. Do I have 15 left at least? Yes, so I can give each kid over here is 5. 5 times 3, that'd be 5, 10, 15. I got rid of 15 pieces of candy there. I subtract. 17 minus 15 is 2. Can I give away any more candy? No, that is my remainder. What do I have to do to my partial quotient? Add them up. So Miss Berry likes this one because look, they're already kind of stacked to add up. 100, 110, 115. So the answer to this one is 115, remainder 2. So are you seeing how this is similar to the area model? It's just turned. And you did not have to rewrite any numbers. You just kept subtracting, repeated subtraction. If this freaked you out and you're like, I understood it, now I don't, go back to that area model, boo. Okay, because it could be written like this in the book. And by golly, you could turn it into the area model. Okay, if you don't like the big 7, then do it as the area model. Okay, you're going to see it both ways. Okay, there's another way you can see it where they stack them up on top instead of down the side. But no matter what, we're pulling out friendly numbers and we get parts, whether they are stacked across the top, down the side, or even up on top of this. I'll show you that one tomorrow. It's time for lunch, guys. Thank you for staying with me. Good job.
Thank you.
See you after. Hey,
All right, bye.
Ansley Cook, does she feel like could you give us your 4-H speech after recess?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. We'll all come together right after recess and do that before ELA.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right, bye.
Bye.
No.